Hello, beautiful, blessed souls. Welcome to Brainy Twin Gemini. If you're new, welcome. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs, the comments, the sense of community on our channel. It really warms my heart, and I love you all so, so much. So a little bit about myself. I'm a twin, back in physical essence with my twin. After physical separation, merely just a messenger on this journey, meant to debunk, dismantle all the myths and all the untruths out there. Yes, so I'm divinely guided. Everything I do, I channel in a journal each day, and I strike the cards primarily out of my own entertainment. They always resonate with the journal and the energy that transference that I carry for the Twin Flame Collective. So I'm just going to go over some of the signs and the syncs. I saw a couple of ducks on the front lawn, a male and a female duck, and it's very odd for them to come close. They're generally by water, and they represent nurturing, protection, self-expression, clarity, intuition, strength, courage, and balance. So very, very, very good sign. As I said, I believe these are messages that are meant for you. I see the dove every single day, and I believe the dove is a reminder to me that I'm a messenger, but it also represents harmony, peace, love, maternal, family, all beautiful, beautiful things. I have this word jealous and triggers, and I'm not sure when I'm meditating I get this energy transference. So there's someone that's extremely jealous of this connection, and it could be I'm feeling maybe a karmic partner or karmic interference, but they're definitely jealous and they're trying to interfere in this connection. I feel like there's bold movement for both. Movement forward. Your intuition is guiding you towards each other, and there's incredible signs and syncs that are coming to you, and it's guiding your intuition to bring you both together in physical essence of each other. I have the 3 R's written down here, and that's restore, replenish, and rejuvenate. So some of you are lying awake and not getting much sleep. You have insomnia, and all you're doing is thinking of your twin, and simultaneously you're triggering that energy transference between each of you, and it's causing both of you to trigger the love that you have for each other. And another thing is 111, and lastly, trust your gut, trust your intuition. Some of you are feeling like this is a journey of insanity and confusion, but it truly is not, and it is a journey of love and healing. So you do go through these bouts of insanity. I flip 4 cards, 4 being my birth number. I primary channel masculine energy, and I do what is in the masculine's heart space as of the moment. If they could say anything to their beautiful feminine, what would it be? And the overall energy of the Twin Flame Collective. I leave a lot of stuff out of my journal just because it never ceases to amaze me how these cards work. And I hope the message comes out, but if it doesn't come out, then I'll speak to it. But there is a very important message, and I'm sure it's going to come out in the cards. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. And if it's 4, I'll take it. And it is. So we have these. I cannot believe this. Okay, so I've got let go, karmic partner. I keep saying this. Some of you are meant to come to this message today. Some of you that are listening are not hearing the message. And the masculine energy is letting go of karmic partners. If you came in together in physical essence and then you went your separate ways and the masculine went to a karmic partner, it was because they weren't ready. They weren't ready to, it's very difficult to explain, but they weren't ready to do this whole work. And you scared them into the arms of another karmic, believe it or not, because they weren't ready to learn their lessons. But this karmic partner has taught them the lessons that they need to know. It's a very toxic relationship, and they're letting go of it, and they're moving on. And it's beautiful. And they're letting go, and they're dreaming of the infinite possibilities with their divine feminine. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And the dreams are very prevalent right now between both. And it's beautiful. And I can just speak from one's experience. And again, just a messenger on this journey. I was dreaming nonstop of my twin before we came into physical essence of each other again. It was insane. It was almost nightly I was dreaming of him. Like we were just getting like closer and closer and closer and closer together. And I'm predominantly masculine, so I feel like the masculine is dreaming of these infinite possibilities, and that's primarily because I let go of the karmic partner. Do beware. Even though the karmic partner is pretty much done and they're over it, they're still hurting from it, and they are still healing from it. So some of you may come back into physical essence of each other, and the masculine energy is simply not ready to move forward. But ultimately they will. And again, in my case, same thing. I didn't even know that he was with a karmic partner, and that's protection, divine protection for me not to know, and maybe for some of you not to know either. And when we came back into physical essence, that was the thing. He wasn't exactly ready, but then he came back, guns a-blazing. I just left it alone. I just lived my life, and you simultaneously go through each other's energy. And I feel like the feminine energy is in this very nurturing energy, and nurturing the protection and protecting the protection or the connection. So it's very beautiful. I love it all so much. Another different type of message. So again, it is a very confusing journey. Some of you are plagued with the question, why is this going like this? Because you're ready. You deserve that affection. You deserve the love. And it's just divine saying you're ready. And it's too many, so I'm not going to take it. I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Oh, I cannot. Okay. This is coming out again. I'm going to ask for 1 card, please. Whatever falls up. Sorry, folks. I'm going to ask for 1 card, please. So some of you, as I said, the 3 R's: replenish, rejuvenate, restore. It's very important. Okay. Very good question. Or very good question. Very good. Sorry. I love you to infinity. It resonates with infinity possibilities. You love each other to infinity and beyond. And it's beautiful. And the masculine energy absolutely loves the feminine energy. They know they're twin flames, but they're confused. They're confused because they don't understand, and many of you don't even know what the twin flames are, but they do know. They absolutely know. Some of them haven't come on to the twin flame concept dynamic yet, but they are getting there. And just again, to give the inclination, when I came back to my twin, it's nearly 2 years ago in September, this coming September. We are now in June. The first thing he said to me was twin flames. Like, it was so bizarre. Like, I didn't even say anything. He said it first. I was like, oh my gosh. When we met, there was instant soul recognition. My soul is in shock. You rattled my soul. I'm terrified and I'm a mess. That's exactly what happens. You have this soul recognition, and when you come into each other, you instantly feel like you've met somewhere before, and you just do. And when you rattle the soul, you're waking the soul up, because the soul is starving. Believe it or not, is starving for affection, and they're in shock. They're a mess. And it's because you've opened up their soul to healing. And a very, very beautiful gift you've given each other is a blessing. Truly it is. I love this message very, very much. So if they could say anything to the beautiful feminine, what would it be? Very nice message. Always loving vibes here. I'm hoping the message comes out that I need to deliver today. If not, I will deliver it anyway. I cannot believe this. I need 3 cards, please. Too many. 3 cards. It's 3, I'll take it. It's 2. It's the same 2 cards keep coming out. It's crazy. 2 cards, please. 3 cards, sorry. I was asking for 2, that's why. Okay. So this is for you, beautiful, beautiful feminine energy. We have divine timing, we have miracle, and we have courage. The masculine energy is thanking you, feminine energy, because you've given them the courage to face their fears. And the fears is primarily ego-based, and they've overcome those fears. And I have that specifically written down in my journal. If you heard earlier, I have the word courage written down. Courage to overcome the fears, courage for momentum and movement forward, courage to let go of karmic partners and things that are not fueling the soul. And it's beautiful. You definitely are a miracle. You came in and you've done so much. Divine time, a miracle. It is no coincidence, the timing of this. And it is absolutely a miracle from whatever you believe in, divine, God, universe. But it is absolutely a miracle, and it comes in divine time, and they know that. They are in a bit of a mess. They are in shock, but they're getting the courage to overcome their fears, let go of karmic partners, and have the momentum forward. There's always an element of spying. The masculine is spying on the feminine energy, primarily through social media. And they're even creating alias accounts to check on you, to see if you're with anyone, because they will never disrupt the feminine's life. They love the feminine to infinity. And that's what the other message said. So when they come in, they want to make sure there's no interference. A lot of ego is there, and there's fear of rejection, but they have that courage to overcome those fears, and it's beautiful, and I love it. I just feel like clapping. I just feel a huge momentum, movement forward. People have been emailing me crazy. It's like telling me that they're coming in together to each other, and there's momentum. They're moving towards each other, and it's beautiful. So different message. If they could say anything to their beautiful feminine energy and nurturing feminine energy, what would it be? And that's too many. I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Thank you. I love it. Aww. It's beautiful, love it. And one card, please. Yes, I love this all so much. Okay. So now it's hard to see, so I'm just going to start. I'm peeling away the layers of my false self. That's what this journey is about, is dismantling and destructing the ego, and that's your false self. And they have the courage, and they're overcoming the fears, and the fear is ego. They're doing amazing, and they want you to know this. It's beautiful. Nothing can ever sever our soul bond. Nothing can. It's a bond so deep. It's at the soul level. It's outside of your physical body. And you travel to each other in dreams, and and 5D, and sometimes you're not even conscious of it, but you have this sense of familiarity. When you wake up, it's like, I know I jumped on my twin, but I don't know what it was. You travel, and it's beautiful, and it's soul, right? And nothing can sever it. I've been yearning for you my entire life. That sense of longing is gone. It's true, and that's why you go into shock, soul shock. That's a terminology that I've been using for a few years. When I started my channel in 2019, and many other people piggyback off terminology that was provided to me by Divine. That's fine if you want to use it, but many of these things and many of these this terminology, I never ever looked at Google. I never ever researched twin flames. All this knowledge, wisdom, vision, prophecy came to me, and that's one of the messages that I have in my journal. Please be careful who you're listening to. There's people out there that are monopolizing off your vulnerable, raw, pure heart. And why do I say this? Because I know, because I was one of them. I was so vulnerable, and thankfully I didn't get caught in that black hole. But I was extremely vulnerable. And that's why I'm a messenger, because I truly pray for each of you every single day and night to find the light within and the light of each other. And there's just terrible parasites out there. All they want is money. They don't, I'm not going to say everyone, but there's a lot of people out there that don't even have a clue the depth and I don't know, it's just a journey, and sometimes it's very daunting. And I just feel like I'm a messenger just to help you, pick you up, and push you along the way. And lastly, I have never felt love like this before. And that is, the masculine energy wants you to know feminine energy. They have not. And that's why they're stumbling across twin flames, and they're utterly confused. Because if you come into the physical essence, whichever form you come into, it's automatic, it's instant. It's what they call instant soul recognition. So, that triggers the love, the unconditional love, but it also causes a deep sense of confusion. Because how can you possibly love somebody in such a small amount of time? And the love that the love that they feel is pure, raw, and vulnerable, and I love it. This is such a beautiful message. Again, please beware. I do not like the fact that, there's people out there, taking advantage of vulnerable hearts. If you have a question, send me an email, brainytwingemini69@gmail.com. I will do my best to answer. I do get a lot of emails, so please be patient, but I do try and answer everyone at some point. So this is the overall energy. I'll grab that in a second. Just fell on the floor. I'm going to ask for 2 cards, please. That one just fell on the floor. So let me just go grab these quickly. And it's a very beautiful message. So this is the overall energy of this beautiful miracle blessing. Rest. I already went over this. The 3 R's. Replenish, rejuvenate, rest. Very important. Your soul is no good if your temple is tired. So some of you are having really sleepless nights. Meditate. Listen to meditation music and breathe. And get the rest and restore, rejuvenate. That's beautiful. Unconditional love. Twins have unconditional love for each other. When you come to each other, you awaken unconditional love. And unconditional love is exactly that, unconditional. Loving freely without ask nor condition. Sometimes we put conditions and we fall into that trap. You're like, I've been doing all this, why isn't my twin coming back? The moment you do that is the moment you're putting conditions on the love. Live your life, the best life that you can live. And once you do, all the magic happens. As I said this earlier, what was written in my journal, blocking connection, someone's blocking, interfering with this connection. And I just feel like it's family, and it's kind of been screaming through for a couple of days. There's someone that's interfering or blocking the connection. And sometimes you don't even know it. So you could be sharing this with somebody and you have this passion in your soul. And you want to share it, you want to scream from the rooftops the love that you have for your twin. But sometimes when you tell the wrong people, they're manifesting stuff out into the universe, like, well, this person's crazy, it's all in their head, they don't know what they're talking about, and then that connection becomes blocked. And sometimes the connection's is blocked for your own protection, to ensure that you have movement forward. And in my case, I felt like I wasn't meant to know that my twin had a karmic partner after we went our separate ways physically. And that was the connection, the blocking of the connection. And it had to be blocked until that healing work was done. I have the soulmate card. There's 2 messages here. Some of you are your childhood friends, and you don't even know that you're twin flames, and then you come back into each other in your adult life, and you just have this connection. The karmic partner that the masculine energy is letting go of is a soulmate karmic partner. So soulmates and twin souls are completely different, because twin soul love is a love so deep down to the core of the soul that most times words cannot even explain the depth of the love that you feel. But some of this karmic partner is really a soulmate karmic. That's why there's a lot of healing that needs to be done with the masculine energy, because when you let go and break up and go your separate ways, there was love there. So naturally, the masculine energy's heart needs to heal and needs to get over it, because they're very hurt by this. And then lastly, we have a couple messages here. Same thing. What's the overall energy? For one more card. Okay, so overall energy. I think you're a princess, a goddess, and a queen. I feel like the energy is telling me, and the message is telling me both. It's God, prince, king, emperor. You both have this sense of love, and the masculine energy, when you came into their life, they're like, who is this goddess, like this princess, this queen that came into my life? They're coming into everything, the knowledge, the wisdom. They know who you are. And some of them are even actually confused. Very, very, very confused. I'm ascending to higher consciousness, predominantly feminine energy. I feel like feminine energy sometimes is 2 steps ahead of the masculine. But ascending to higher consciousness is essentially awakening. When you awaken, you naturally ascend to higher consciousness. And higher consciousness is not like being conscious. You're in a higher conscious state. I could do a whole video on higher consciousness. I feel like I'm spinning my wheels as I'm trying to find myself. I feel like this is predominantly, again, masculine energy. They're spinning their wheels, they're confused, they're trying to find themselves, they're peeling away the false layers of their false self. And it's hard. It's truly, truly hard. But they're gaining the courage, and that's the most important thing. I think for me, the courage card is one of the best messages because they're overcoming their fears, and that's getting rid of that false belief system. It's the ego, and we want to hang on. Today I want to give some wisdom. I feel like we could all use some wisdom. And again, overall energy of the twin flames. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Just a different message. Beautiful, beautiful messages as always. This is so, just please, the 3 R's. Like, I feel like some of you are very restless and you just need to meditate. We have some good meditate. I love this. Okay. If it's 3, I'll take it. It's only 2. I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. Too many. Must be a good message. They come out the way they're meant to come out. Oh, rainbows. Yes, I wanted to say rainbows. I see rainbows. I don't know if any of you were asking for one, but for some reason that just came. There's always good after rainbow. I cannot believe this. Okay. I swear, dude, I have my own entertainment. I always ask, you know, I don't believe in any one religion per se, but for God's guidance before I do this, and never fails me. So time to go. Got the let go card. Time to go. Karmic partners. Time to go. Karmic cycles. Time to go. It's all time to go, and it's also time to let go of ego. Always resonates. Happy. Treasure Island. Happy. There's, what more can you say for this? There's always a happy ending, and in all of it, there's treasure. And I just feel like there's momentum forward, and there's lots of happy, good energy triggering, and there's your treasure. And I see all these hearts, and two of you coming to that beautiful place, that celestial place, always within each other's souls, but ultimately in physical essence. And I love it, and you'll be so happy at Treasure Island. And can't get much more clear than that. I keep saying RRR, rest, rejuvenation, and restore. It's time for nap. Just rest, please. When you're tired, and you start going. Sometimes you get delusional, and it's, it wreaks havoc. So that's what I have for you. I'm gonna give you one last loving message for the day today. Tonight, wherever you may be. Ask for one message, please. Thank you. My love is like an ocean, forever longing for your shore. You're an eternal ocean of love. I close my eyes and my heart is filled with rose quartz light. What a beautiful, beautiful message. There really isn't, there's no words for this message. You have rose quartz light for each other, and your light is navigating back towards each other. Even though there's moments of darkness, you will always find the light within, in the light of each other if you trust your intuition and follow the guide of your intuition. So that's all I have for you folks. If this resonates, thumbs up, hit the notification bell, comment, sub. It truly, truly does help. And if you need further clarification on anything, just send me a message and I'll try and answer the best I can. Have a great day, folks.